All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk here, and I'm in the long dark. We're in the cave that hopefully is going to bring me to the Hydro Cutter Dam. I'm a little low on some of this stuff, so I thought I'd grab a few more pieces and then hopefully get out of here. Get out of Pleasant Valley. Well, I had a good run here. You know, I didn't get everything that I wanted, but you know, it's the long dark. How often do you get everything you wanted? Not too often, huh? So, but I'll be fine. Actually, I might. Oof. Let's just go for it.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
All right. Check you. A little better. Not too bad. See if we get one more. Yeah, there you go. So I think that's 81%. Yeah. That's my bedroll at. Oh, much better. Okay. It does not sound like a particularly nice day to be out and about. But we're going to go have a look around either way. Good. I don't think I have one with me right now. No, I can't tell that way either. I'm very heavy. I'm carrying a lot of stuff that I picked up on my way here from Ash Canyon. One thing I can do is I can leave a little coal outside of the entrance to the cave. Come back for it later. There's a deer carcass, that's good. Jeez, and a dead guy. I don't really... I'm gonna skip it. Oh, what was back in that other corner? Rough day for those guys, eh? And something ate the deer. Some firewood, another torch, a couple more pieces of coal. Alright. Come here. You heavy fool. And like I said, once I get out here and see what's
carry this load for much longer.
going on, I'll make some adjustments here, but I just want to have some of this stuff with me. Also, this stuff can respawn. It's nice to pick it up. Get it out of here so I can get more eventually. Can I get to it in time? Think so. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I don't know. I know that a lot of times when you transition from one spot to another, you can get different weather when you pop out to the other spot. But I think it's either super windy or super maybe blizzardy. So I still want to get out and look. Yep, it's kind of what I thought. I mean, there's a few things I could do, I guess. Kill a little time.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Lady, you have no idea. I don't really need anything else from that. Cook a little steak. Make some water, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how long the storms last. I'm good on everything. I'll just eat that, right? Okay. A little bit of meat. Yeah. Like I said, the funny thing is I finished that book up before I decided to get moving on this little bit of run here. Oh, there we go. Sounds like our, well, how many cans do I have? Two. I'll leave one behind. Still pretty heavy, like crazy heavy, but you know, I can drop a few torches along the way, I guess. And the coal. I wouldn't mind taking it with me, though. What are we switching to fog? I don't think we're out of it yet. I think that was just a little dull little pause there. Yep, that's all that was. That's all that was. Oh, what are we at? 92%? Yeah, why not? Okay. No, I actually left a revolver behind. Alright. Just grab this one again. What's the fire at? 16 minutes. Well, I'm right there at the very mouth of the cave. Okay. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is really well, I don't think I'm going to loot the dam right now. I'm just going to go through it real quick. There's a couple things I might grab along the way, or at least look at. But honestly, there's not too much I really need. Oh, I didn't miss it, did I? No. Wait, this is it, right? Yep. There we go. Look for the little... Go right, look for the little path on the left with the cairn. That story has yet to be written. So what do? Do you donate and then they give you a little thing on the... They give you a rock cairn? Like, I don't understand. When I first started playing, I thought maybe they would represent like places where you know, maybe if you died near there, it would say something, or they would show up if you died. But I really just they're so random on what they say. Sometimes it's like a little bit from a line from maybe, I don't know, a poem or a song. I mean, I'm gonna grab them, but I don't really need the food. I do need a little bit of tinder. I was noticing, so we'll grab those. That'll be good enough. I don't want to stick to the left here. If you're playing, there's a rabbit. If you're playing on the harder difficulties, you should worry about wolves. Generally up in this area. Usually out here on the ice, like I said, pretty good further ways down. I don't hear anything right now. This poor rabbit. Will you go back the other way, dude? I don't know what else to do, man. I'm like halfway across the other side of the ice here. I swear I see your bunny friends hanging out even further down the road here. Not sure you were in the right spot anyway, buddy. Okay. A little bit further, I think. Yeah. So yeah, there's a wolf out there eating a rabbit. He's already scared. Great. Bunny, bro. Now you can go up this thing right here. I think. Well, maybe you can go to somewhere else. But there is a little cave, I think, back there. That has some loot. I think it can have some pretty decent loot. But just like all the places in this game, it could also be junk. What do you have left to go, my friend? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is how you get to it. If you kind of go down here, I think. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it already. Oh, here. So, you can go down this way. I don't know if I can get... If you go down too far, you're stuck. I don't really see any... No. Looks like some firewood. You know, maybe a soda. A bag of chips or something. I don't see anything too exciting. You can go back down to the ice, come back up, and come around. But you can't get back up from that one. Oh, yeah. Put some bullets in that. Gosh, I hope I grabbed all those bullets. Oh, man. I'm thinking I might have left some revolver ammo behind. You're like, pizza, you got like 80 bullets. Yeah. But more importantly, I managed to get my arrow shafts. You can break these down. Sometimes there's stuff in this tube. And I'll tell anyone, you know, break all the crates you want. There are a few in this game that you definitely want to crack open in certain places. Oh, jerry can. I'm probably crazy heavy now. Oh, it's only a pound and some change there. But we'll do that. Some firewood. I think I'll skip it.
I think I can use this.
Can I get it through here? No. Not even gonna worry about it. Alright, let's do the fun part of this trip, huh? Everybody's favorite part. The only issue is there's a few spots where right there, like when you're going around, like as I get to this corner, it'll kind of push you out a little bit. So you got to watch that. But honestly, just kind of, I usually just point my controller a little bit to the left. You'll see I'll go left as soon as I get off the wall there. I don't really usually have a problem. I mean, the wind can slow you down, but yeah, just take it easy. Well, I didn't finish that thought. The wind can slow you down, but it can't like push you off. Now there's there's usually a carcass here. I have no idea how this deer got in here.
I barely walked with this much gear.
And what in the world was eating on it? Again, you know, I don't remember usually finding too much of anything around here. I love how I have this mount in front of me and the wind is just beating me up. It's realistic. Sneak back here. Doesn't look like anything. Yeah, good enough. So anyway, yeah, what I really just want to do is kind of speed through this dam here. I definitely want to get out of it before nightfall. So, wait, what? Oh. Another piece of scrap. Come here.
Probably useful.
Alright, stupid heavy at this point. Oh yeah, here we go. Goodbye, winding river. Okay. So I'm not really gonna mess with much of this stuff. I'll grab that and that. Actually, let's cut this on real quick. You know, normally I like to go through the drawers, maybe find a sewing kit or some food. I don't really need too much of that kind of
Nobody
stuff.
needs this anymore.
But if I can just go ahead and beat this particular room down here doesn't really usually have too much going on. And it's not disappointing today, so. Yep. Looks like a cooking book. We don't need that. You know, sometimes you can find a tea or a coffee in there. Oh, no.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, why not? Alright. That's pretty much gonna do it for this area. And then I want to check these lockers. Oh, there's some tools. Ugh.
I'll take it.
Man, I'm pretty sure I brought some with me. Oh! Score.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Double score. Yes. Wow. Alright, well there's two major things I was looking for anyway. Just right on top of each other. That's great. Get up. There we go. There we go. Under here. Like I said, let's just go ahead and knock this part out.
Best be prepared for anything.
I'll leave that. Take that. Okay. Oof, my God. Hopefully, there's nothing else good.
I think I can use this.
Just leave all that. I can always come back for some of this. Let's see. I mean, it's not going to lighten my load too much, but we can get rid of something. I wonder how that's going to look on the stairs. Oh, it landed. Okay, this scarf is usually here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Another jerry can. Yeah, that one's much heavier. Looking pretty good. The other thing that you can find on the other end of this little tunnel through here is a torch. It ranges in how good it is. Oh my God, I'm like 100. I got like 120 pounds of weight on me. It's insane. I gotta get out of here. There's the torch there, but I got 100% torch already, so.
This'll come in handy.
It's not that good. Yeah. Oh, alright, let me grab that. I don't. That. Right back up to 120 pounds.
I'll take it.
Ooh, no. Ah! Stop finding decent stuff. I'm gonna leave that scrap.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Sometimes. More handy in a harder playthrough. Ugh, oh my God. This is gonna take me like a half an hour to get out of here. I have found stuff behind these crates if you want to break them up. Sometimes I've found the pistol here before, but I think I only found it once on this desk. Usually there's a couple bullets though. Alright. Sometimes there's a knife. There's one. Laying here.
Perfect.
Actually, neither one of those is too bad. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, you know what I could do though? I'll smack one of these coffees real quick. Will it use it all up? Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, there we go. That should help a little bit. What I need to do is get a moose. Sometimes if you walk through that way, you'll see sometimes in this place like little pathways, and that's because at night, if there's an aurora, there's all these electrical cables laying all over the place, and they will kill you. They will kill you. I found out my first playthrough. It's like, oh, this is awesome. Look at all this stuff. And I found like
I think I can use this.
a rifle and a pistol. Right off the top, I was like, man, I'm gonna be living the good life. This is gonna be super easy. I usually come back here. There's usually some loot. There's some matches there. There we go. That's the other thing I wanted. Another sewing kit.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That'd be great. If I wasn't playing on this move. And the thing is, you know, there's not a ton of cloth on this map. It's not that you can't find it. But this map in particular, it doesn't have a bunch. Tell me I get my coffee back. No. That would have been nice. But yeah, there's matches there. Usually there's a little something underneath, but nothing later day. And then... And it's daytime. I don't really need the lantern going. But... it does help to see. Hey, buddy.
This'll come in handy.
And there's usually a couple arrows in the door. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Bandage, antiseptic, another light. Thing weighs like 3 pounds, so I don't know. Leave it. Now this is another place you can find a decent amount of loot. Now all these little red cables is what I'm talking about. And you can see that you can get stuck in here. But there's a rope that you can climb up and kind of work your way around. And get to a fire barrel in here. So if you're cold... which you can be in the dam. Especially early game. Where are you going, man? If you know this area, you know this isn't quite the way out. Well, I just want to check behind these stairs real quick. There's plenty of other loot in here, but I can see a bullet already. Sometimes you can find not only bullets and gear or whatever, but sometimes you can find the pistol or rifle. We'll grab that. Anyway, once I get through this part, I'm not going to open any more loggers. I'm not going to mess with anything else. I'm just going to get out of here and go to the... there's some trailers nearby. I usually make a camp. I don't see a gun. There's something back there, isn't there? Is it wires? Might just be wires. Nope. But look, we're almost out. I really want that firewood too, no joke. That book. Want it all. Go. Go. Get out of here. You're using up. Wait, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off for a bit. We're almost out of here anyway, so. I definitely want to get out of here now. You can see the sun's going down. Still got a little while before you have to worry about the Aurora stuff, but. So now my fatigue's going to start going down quicker. Which is only going to slow me down even more. But that's alright. So we'll get out of here. Like I said, I'll go to the trailers. I'll dump some stuff. I'll set some stuff up. Get a campfire going. Just go ahead and have that so I can use it. There's one spot I usually put one down that's pretty okay. But in all honesty, you have a tendency to have to put fires in a couple places to where I'm going. Exit, man. Let's go. And like, I'm just passing up just tons and tons of loot opportunity. But I did not expect to find the Parker and the snow pan. That's just nuts. Because in the back of my mind, I'm just racing in my head to get to Milton or Mountain Town. And I call it Milton, but I guess the official name is Mountain Town on the map. But oh, my window's open. I'm like, man, it's getting hot in my room. There we go. Maybe the window will be at our back. No. When you're not playing on Pilgrim, you want to be careful of wolves and bears and moose. Let's see, we got a carcass though. This is one of the things I kind of want to work in this playthrough is being outside during blizzards. And for me, with the kind of gear that I have, one, wandering around isn't, and it wouldn't be too bad. It's just going to beat up my gear, but if you build a snow shelter and you have good clothing, like I do, you can sleep in it or hang out in it during a blizzard, and that counts as being outside during a blizzard. And even though it's such a ridiculous badge, to me personally, the wind bothers the heck out of me. It just does. I've mentioned in past videos, it's just unrealistic. It's one of the most unrealistic things in the game, because I'm not saying wind can't slow you down when it's blowing against you. I'm not saying that those big winds can't even push you to a stop or bowl you over. But they're gusts. If I'm living someplace with sustained 70-mile-an-hour winds, we're not going to make it anyway. Actually, let's drop some stuff outside. I don't think I'm going to have too much luck with this wind right now anyway, so we'll just... mostly I need to get rid of most of this. It's alright, lady, we're going to work on it, I promise. I'm just going to drop those down too. Good. And actually, get rid of 6 pounds real quick. Or 5 pounds. And I'm going to have to go back for the other jerry can, I think. Sometimes you can find one at the ranger's cabin. Or other places. And we'll just grab anything. Right, quick.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Don't worry. Even though this is only half a pound now. Set this here. That's crazy heavy. I'll move a little further. Oh yeah, we're moving better already. Alright, let's get these down. I think these are cured, but... Yep. Couple rabbit snares just waiting to go.
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, that's almost gone. Toss both those in there for now. But I am definitely looking forward to having those out items of clothing. Okay. Okay, not great, but in a better position. Dang, okay, I was like, man, something else is weighing me down. That's weird. Actually, just stick those all in there. That's a nice big pack of matches to tote around. Kind of heavy, but there we go. Get these out of there. That's going to help a lot. There's a little bit more stuff to loot here. Looks like a windbreaker, some crap socks. Oh, another thing of tools. I'm at. So yeah, 2 sets of quality tools just walking around from this spot. Plus the ones I brought with me. Go be making some arrows pretty quickly. Anyway, you can get some cloth from here. The other cabin nearby is also pretty nice for well, there's some loot in there, but also scrap metal. There's a ton of scrap metal. Let's see, what time is it? I gotta go make dinner here soon. I got about 20 minutes. There's a nice bit of mushrooms. These planks aren't too bad for breaking up. I mean, you get 6 pieces in 30 minutes, so. There's not too many limbs usually around here, although I can see one from here. And again, that's going to depend on your playthrough. But what I really want to make sure isn't out here right now. And I see the deer down there, so probably not. Is a moose. I don't know if you can see moose rubbing up this far. I don't know. That's one down here. I don't think there's any moose sign out here. Which is neither here nor there. You can still get a moose in Mystery Lake. The sun's going down, but the weather's not too bad. I'm gonna pop over to this little back area. I think you can find a bow back here sometimes. But I don't see any of the rubbings on the trees, so. But you can get a moose out at Trapper's Cabin. And sometimes you can just get a moose when there's no moose on. Unless there's a wolf back there. Anyway, back in this little back area, there's usually a few bunnies, a couple deer, but there's also a hunting stand. Yeah. Sometimes you can find some MREs, or, well, I made it sound like there's multiple. You can maybe find an MRE, or a bullet, or arrows, or something. See anything laying around. You got a bunch of rose hips. Again, you're not going to see these numbers on harder playthroughs. Yeah, we got an arrow, that's great. Got a bullet. Spare pry bar. Yep, MRE. So, let's say on Interloper, especially that stem, that's not going to be there probably. Don't expect to find all that. But this is one of the places where I come to also get wood. when I stay up this way. Alright. So what I'm going to do with the rest of my evening is, I think that wood I passed was fir. I can't remember. Oh, a bunch of saplings. I'll go ahead and grab those. I have chased this poor deer completely out of its region. Wherever it is, these other deer. It's not going to get any better, friend. I am just crazy stoked with the amount of saplings I already have. And arrow shafts. I mean, I already got like 40 arrow shafts. Insane. So, you're saying, are you really going to go through that many arrows? I mean, eventually, I suppose, but you can pretty much just keep remaking them once you make the arrowheads, as long as you're getting feathers and, you know, more saplings. But making arrows actually gives you point towards the archery skill. So that's a good way to kind of get yourself up to, you know, a couple levels. Maybe you find a book, you know. See what the weather does. It usually tries to get you when you try to do something like that. And you can see we're probably starting to get... I'm sorry. That's what that little blue indicator on the outer clothing is showing you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to set up in my normal little spot, but that's alright. So basically, eventually, usually what happens is I end up with a fire like on every end of this little spot here. Yeah, blizzard. I knew it. I knew it. You know, I might be able to get a fire lit back here. It's hard to say, though. I mean, it's saying there's a windbreak. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of wanted to spend some time outdoors in a blizzard, but I don't want to do it getting soaking wet. And I'm not sure if this is gonna... Oh, I'm too close. Let me back up a little bit. Nope. You don't want to be right on top of the fire when you make it, because you can get burned. So we'll use this and just see what happens.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
No, it didn't go out immediately. Just want to get the heat up a little bit. Alright, it seems to be alright. I'm going to actually duck down a little bit. Let's make sure. And we'll see if I can get a big pot of water going. Oh yeah. So I'm good. I mean, I dried out. My warmth is good. I wish I had a little more to do, but I really don't. Sharpen a couple things, I suppose. Just want to watch that fire in the background. Because the wind will shift on you real quickly. Alright, got some water. I think I'll do another one. And this is helping me get points towards that badge I really want. And that's going to help reduce the wind, slowing me down by 25%. And like I said, it's kind of a silly one. When there's definitely better ones, but it just makes me nuts. Okay. So we got a bit of a wind change. Yeah, it blew it out right away. I don't know if the water will finish. Got that one anyway. All right. And what you could do is come around to this side and start another fire here. But I'm pretty tired. Let's jump in. Well, hopefully that helped a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember what it was on. This is another one of those places where you can see kind of decently, or at least I can in the dark. Get some liquid and a few loose calories out of that. Like just some of these. Alright, and let's put this lady to bed. On this, you don't actually choose how long they sleep, they just wake up when they're rested, so. But on the hard levels, you don't generally want to sleep past, I don't think you ever want to sleep past 10 hours. Because you start taking damage. Sounds like a nice day. Oh, I should have, yeah, that's alright. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, huh? Let me grab this, all this mess right here. And that's, yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Start adding on some weight. And then back in here. Got these, that, couple of candy bars, cloth, all my feathers. That. Two. They're not that heavy. Anyway, I know I'm going to be overloaded for this trip, but that's fine.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And the scrap metal. Woo, I accidentally took everything. Idiot. Damn it. Alright, mostly it's those boots. That was 8 pounds. What else did I pick up? Shouldn't have been too much. Oh yeah, we can leave a couple of those behind. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I want that with me. Oh my god, all this crap. All right. How much firewood do I have on me? Oh, I got 2 pieces of fur. All right, that's gonna help a lot. All right, so I'll drop that on the way out, and hopefully I'll be able to move. This is, wow. What time is it? All right. So we'll kind of try to. That's right. Perfect. Perfect. Well, did I leave my can? I'm just gonna leave that there. Wait, can you pick it up like that? Did I take that water though? I did. Okay. Tons to loot. Bunch of stuff I can just come back for. What I really want to do, unfortunately, is get to the ranger station. That's where I usually make my main base in Mystery Lake. There's a lot of good reasons for it. Whoops. You're nearby rabbits, you're nearby deer. There's wolves around, but they're usually not like right. Occasionally you can get them right around the cabin, but usually they're not. But the ranger station is actually right on the lake. There's a bunch of cabins. Well, there can be. Some of them can. It's always funny because on different spawns when you get in, you're gonna hit like different things or get different things, and not just loot, but certain houses. You know, sometimes you might go on a map and you can get into the house. And I just got a text and I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so it's right on the lake, and there's plenty of loot and everything. There's meat, food, fishing, and a lot of cattails. And that end is much closer to where I'm trying to. 2 places I'm trying to get to, really. Which would be the map called Forlorn Muskeg, so I can do some forging. There's a forge there, and I can make a bunch of arrowheads. Also do some loot looking while I'm there. There's a fair amount of opportunities. However, my thinking was, the more stuff I leave back there right now, is more stuff that I just would have to bring with me on the next go around. Now, Mystery usually has a few dead bodies and some carcasses, and there's sometimes even a dead body like right by the outside. So you kind of have these feather farms, which is nice. Now, in all the hours I've spent in this game, I don't still quite understand how carcasses work. You know, sometimes they're there for a while. Sometimes they disappear.
Okay.
We'll leave those. But yeah, so the ranger station, as I was saying, is close to Forlorn Muskeg, where you can forge, and then it's not too far from Trapper's Cabin, which is the way you can get to Mountain Town. There's lots of good opportunities for loot and mystery, though. The nice thing about mystery is it's pretty... I feel like it's one of the easier maps to navigate. Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, you got train tracks and power lines running right through the middle of it, so that can be really helpful in storms. As you can see, this area is kind of blocked off on both sides, too, by rocks, and it's pretty much that way, at least from the dam all the way to the... basically the ranger's cabin, and then it kind of spreads out once you get towards that. But yeah, there's what is it, like a fire observation tower. There's some train, there's a train wreck up here that usually you might be able to find. Crowbars, that's what I got. I don't need that extra crowbar, but that's, yeah, whatever. Sometimes you can find a crowbar up there. And again, this is all going to be different on different loot tables for the different varying levels you can play. And so I like, again, I like to mention that I think that the interloper mode is, I mean, it's really... I feel like there should be, I feel like this game is missing a hard mode that's sort of comparable to the first two, you know what I mean? So, Pilgrim, it's everything, right? You're probably going to end up with, there's a good chance you're going to end up with the best gear, or at least some of the best gear, maybe even all of it. You know, you can find, usually what I end up doing is like, I haven't been doing it now, but I don't think I've seen another rifle yet, though. But sometimes you can have a rifle, like I can have a rifle in Mystery, I can have a rifle in Milton, I have a rifle in, you know, some of these other places I like to go to, Coastal Highway and whatnot. And I don't need to necessarily carry a rifle with me. I can just take the bow and the arrows. No. Another knife. Leave that there for now.
I think I can use this.
Probably can, but not right now. This train wreck is actually fairly close to where I'm heading, so. Running up here to get any loot is super easy. I can run up here, grab anything, and bring it back to the cabin without having to worry about toting it back and forth. Alright. So in here sometimes you can find a dead body. Oh, maybe a book. I don't know if you can find the rifle in there or not. I don't remember, honestly. I would think so. A good place chance for the rifle can be in there's like a fire watch tower, and there's a place, well, a trapper's cabin can have it, and I can think of one place near the ranger station, kind of, anyway, where you can find one laying outside. It's near a little spot called, it's kind of between the ranger's station and a place called Dave's Quiet Clearing. Now, I don't know if you can tell yet, but up ahead I can see that the power lines are branching off towards the left. They go straight too, but there's one line that's going off to the left, and that's the line that goes to the ranger station. So if it's super foggy or you're out here in a blizzard or something like that, you know, stick to the railroad tracks. You'll either eventually run into Muskeg, the ranger station, or the dam. Oh, I'm glad it's so almost over. I mean, I don't like the wind slowing me down, so you can imagine this has been quite tedious on my patience. Nice thing is, you can occasionally get a deer over here. I've never seen more than one, but every now and then you just get this random deer hanging out by the ranger station. It's kind of like when the wolf shows up too. But the deer definitely shows up more than the wolf, I think. I don't hear any crows. I hear my wolf boy though. You can run into wolves over there or on the left side of the track. They kind of go back and forth. Back in this area, yeah, that's actually the ice, and they can be out there on the ice, but usually they're a little pretty further back when they're on the ice. Yeah, I don't know if that one actually is the one that ends up walking up this way, or how that works, but now the nice thing about having the dead guy over here, he's usually over here by this big branch and this rock. There is a feather farm, but something that's actually kind of making me happy right now is the other thing is that you've got every time you're outside and it's decent enough, you got to listen to crows, just non-stop crows. This is the best spot, in one of the best spots in the game to build a fire, right up in here in this little corner. You're almost completely windproof. You can hang out in here and have a fire going in some of the worst blizzard conditions. I usually try to get it just as close as I can though. Now, you don't have to worry about cabin fever in Pilgrim mode, but you do.
Come on, little fire.
I think in Voyager and up. Oh.
That didn't work.
Oh, drop the gun. How did that not work? I must have bumped something. Pizza. Yeah. So yeah, even if I can get it to stick it into the side a little bit. Let's try this again. Oh, I don't have a book. I was like, I should probably just light a torch and use a mat. Not much going on in the firewood department, but that's alright. Let's get that going. Alright. And that, off in the distance there, is the fire tower. Like I said, you can find the rifle there. Sometimes you can find the skill books there. You know, it's random, but there's usually something decent. Alright. I gotta call it a video because I gotta go get some food going for this crazy family of mine. They like to eat, apparently. But I might be back later tonight, we'll see. And might do a little more. But in the meantime, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later time or date, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day and y'all be good to each other.